6:11. Welcome back to Good Morning Indiana. Taking a live look downtown. It looks a little murky out there, but we're not expecting any precipitation, and the temperature not too bad, 34 degrees right now. Stephanie will have the latest on the forecast for you coming up in about 5 minutes. Well, tonight, a vocal phenomenon started right here in Indiana, back home to perform for a Hoosier audience.
Now, I first introduced you to Straight No Chaser last year during their first major tour. It has been quite a year since. Erica Fly caught up with them before a concert this week. But first, let's take a look at how they got there.
Joy to the world, joy to the world, now joy to the world, joy to the world.
10 Indiana University graduates are living their musical dreams with several CDs, 2 TV specials, a world tour, and devoted fans. But it all began in 1996 when 10 guys got together to sing at Bayou.
Basically to meet women and to get free food at sorority houses.
10 years later, they put one funny Christmas song on YouTube.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love came to me. Do, 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 do.
It went viral, and before long, they were signing a 5-album deal with Atlantic Records. Now the guys are on their second tour.
Then I long for my Indiana.
Singing to sold-out houses across the country.
We're here with Straight No Chaser before your first concert here at the Murat this week. Welcome home, everybody. It really is a homecoming. 4 of you guys grew up in this area, but all of you have family and friends here. Talk about what that's like to be in front of your family and friends.
It's indescribable to come back home to a theater where we've seen a lot of shows growing up. To come back here and be on this stage for 2 sold-out shows is just incredible.
Feel the same way?
Oh, it's great. Yeah, absolutely. We've been looking forward to this one for a long time.
Now, you guys have performed all over the world in front of different audiences. What's a Hoosier audience like compared to others?
It's like performing in front of your family. It's a lot of fun, less nervous and more just a little bit rowdy, I guess.
So this is a huge week for you guys. You released your second extended play album and it shot up the charts. What did that feel like?
Again, the word is indescribable. I mean, we were, I think, at 21 on iTunes yesterday during the day, and then now to come back home in Indiana and do some sold-out shows all over the Indiana area, and then go up to Chicago for the weekend. It's just, it really is a dream come true for us.
Describe what this album is like.
It's a lot of fun. It's songs that we've really had a lot of success with on the road for about the past year and a half, and this was something that was totally fan-driven. You know, we were trying to hold out for the 4th album, and they're like, we need new material from you guys. So we went out to LA for about 8 days, a couple months back, and just sat in the studio and racked our brains, and it's really fun. It's a cool CD. We're really proud of it.
When Hoosiers come out and see your shows here at the Murat, what can they expect?
They can expect some of the songs that they know that we've done for quite a few years, that we did at IU, and some new songs that maybe they weren't expecting, and hopefully they learn to love as much as the old ones. Because of the 12 Days of Christmas, we got known as a holiday group, and we put out those first 2 CDs of holiday music, and now the last 2 EPs and 1 CD have all been pop, non-holiday stuff, and that's really our bread and butter. So we're easing back into that, and I think it's being well received.
You spend a whole lot of time on the road, and you guys have families. A lot of you have families. What's that like to be away from your families for that long?
It's pretty tough. I mean, we won't dance around it, but, you know, to come out and, to have a job that you love to do with, your best friends, that really keeps our spirits high and our morale high. But our families are so supportive of it, which really helps out a lot.
A lot of us saw you in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. What was that like?
Wow, let's see, another word. No, it's great. It's really fantastic. Again, a dream come true. Particularly a lot of us lived in New York for a long time, so going back through neighborhoods that we used to hang out in and to see 3 million some people on the sides of these streets, really great.
What's the most fulfilling part of your success? What has the most fulfilling part been for you?
Wow, that's a good question. It's really cool to see families come through the meet and greet line after our shows, and you've got young kids, you've got grandparents who are with them, and they all had a good time for a different reason. So that's cool, to bring joy into their life. It's cool.
So what can fans expect next from you guys?
We'll be we're all across the country. We'll be working on a new CD sometime next year. We don't really plan more than a couple of weeks in advance right here. It's hard to keep that on track. So, but we'll be all across the country next spring again, and again, new CD. So.
All right, well, thank you guys so much for being with us. We really appreciate it. Straight No Chaser.
And you got a chance to talk to those guys. They're pretty cool.
I did. Very down to earth. What you see is what you get. No pretensions. You know, they brought us even onto their tour buses, which were really cool. You want to talk traveling in style.
Yeah,
it's pretty
yes.
nice. And also, we're giving away 2 Straight No Chaser CDs a little bit later in the show, so stick around for your chance to win them.
And they are fabulous.
I'm not eligible to win those, am I?
No.
This is up until the time we give it away.
Exactly.
I'll go out and buy it.
Okay.
Indeed. Time now for a check of the forecast.